Alright, today's January 17, 2020. This is Harry Ball's milkweed. Just randomly seeds itself in there. Porterweed. This is the peacock bromeliad. I never know what that's called. This is Thryallis. It's a huge thing in there. This is a sapphire shower seeding out. This is, I always want to call it summer rose, but maybe it's like baby rose or something. This will come back. This is buttercup. Lantana, so that's how big it is. I moved Sarah. I forget what this is called. And the firecracker bush. Hummingbirds eat on that one. That's another porterweed. This is, I call it like a tiger iris, but I forget what it's called right now. This is reed orchid. You can just snap off a piece, you can see the roots, and it'll take. This is another porterweed. It's a white one. White trailing porterweed. This is more of that reed orchid. See all the roots. In fact, there's another porterweed. See it here. There's Raja. This looks like milkweed that grew up. This is some kind of cigar plant I got from my friend Ruth. It's really dry. This is white plumbago. It's really lanky. Passion flower. Here's another one. Takes over the whole floor. And it sparkles in the sun. There's like glitter in the flower. I bought this tree like last weekend or something. It's called a hummingbird tree. This little red guy is going to open and look like a hummingbird. This huge thing here, that's purple porterweed. It just flowered, so it's seeding out. A blue porterweed. My little gnome. Take the red pill. This is a hot pink salvia. It's really hot pink. This is hot pink lantana. Here's white lantana. The butterflies eat this. These are milkweed. This is, I want to say lavender. I think that's nothing. This is an iris. This is more of that buttercup. It's huge. I need to cut it. Alright. I think that's the same hot pink that's in the ground. I put it over in the ground. This is my white puff tree that I put in the ground, and I was certain it was dead. It came back. These are fire spike that seeded the garden. Yay. Oh, there's more reed orchid. That down there is a very dry honeysuckle. I'm supposed to climb that, but I don't think it gets enough sun. Oh, this pile of dirt, that is purple salvia. Alright. This is angel wing begonia. This is a really cool bromeliad. It's really red. toad house. That's a fire bush, I think. It's another fire spike. That is a blue plumbago. This is purple fire spike. It's flowering in the back. You can see the passion vine climbing it up. There's a bromeliad, more bromeliads, iris, more of that reed orchid. It's really pretty when it flowers. These are new. Just look back at the butterfly. That's really dead. Here is a little shepherd hook I put, and there's 3 different kind of passion vine growing up it. So they feed the Gulf fritillary butterflies and the zebra longwings. These are bat plants. You break them up. Follow the white rabbit. There's more of that fire spike. It's really windy today. Back there are all kinds of ginger. You can see that. That's a blue ginger. There's red back there. That is lobster claw heliconia. Iris, another toad house, more bromeliads. I'm ripping extra bromeliads up to give to students. There's a whole bromeliad tower. This is more fire spike. It just goes all over the place. This is going to come back. It's like a black leaf, and then it has really cool yellow and red. I forget what it's called. I got it at USF a few years ago, or a while ago. This monster tree is a powder puff tree. It's my favorite. It's supposed to be a miniature. There's all kind of different heliconias in here. I think there's 3 or 4. I'm on the fire pit now. So there's iris, the heliconia. Yeah, there's a bunch in here. This fire spike, it hates the sun. It does not like the sun. It doesn't like food. Peace lily, another ginger, the other one. I got all these really cool ferns in here. See the powder puff. Here's a banana tree. There's more iris back there. This is another lobster claw plant. It flowers on old growth. More passion vine. Everything I put here dies. Iris. Pencil cactus. That's a copper plant. It's really big. Philodendron. There's 3 different iris. Like one's a blue, one's a white, and then then there's the yellow. This up here is all Dutchman pipeline. See, it's a host plant to the pipevine swallowtail and another one. This is more of that Gloriosa lily. It never flowers in the backyard, not enough sun. Palm tree. This is a different kind of heliconia. There's more bromeliads down there. This is the red puff tree. They're huge. They're huge. I love it. Probably gonna rip up some of these bromeliads and give them to students. There's different heliconias back here. This is my huge white bird of paradise. Terrence. He weighs about 250 pounds. He was fun bringing back here. More ferns. This is a Japanese peace lily. This bromeliad's flowering. I put a bat plant back there. It doesn't look happy. A toad house. You can see king's mantle. It's this green. This is Malaysian orchid. It's pretty big. That's the huge parrot beak heliconia. More philodendrons. A shrimp plant. This is the first shrimp plant. She loves to be cut up. All these are one bromeliad. One of the first ones I ever bought. Alright, let's just walk in. Iris. Another peace lily. Iris. Toad house. Begonia. Hot pink and lime green shrimp plant. So we have, this looks really dry. I put it in the ground. It did not take the cold we had recently. This is blue pea vine. You can see the pea pod right here. It's a host to a skipper. I don't remember off the top of my head what kind of skipper. It has a teal body. It's really pretty. So we have that, the red shrimp, then the hot pink shrimp back there, and then a yellow shrimp. It's huge. And we have a hot pink version of that fire spike. This is tropical lilac. It's gonna get huge. Back there's more of that lobster claw heliconia. Bleeding heart is like invasive back here. This is white shell ginger. At least that's what I always remember it as. This is starburst clerodendron. It's huge. The sun is falling. Its leaves are black. This is supposedly a really rare shrimp. It's gonna have green flowers and red things come out. I call that my Jurassic Park plant. There's another shrimp. It's in a pot. Back there is that dark thing. That's another fire spike. They hate food. There's more starburst clerodendron. This is Florida snowballs. It's insane. Another bromeliad. In this pot, this plant is this. It's called white candles. This tree, which looks really scraggly, is the Tahitian hat. It just flowered, and it has hot pink flowers and little purple blooms that come out, but you can see the seeds forming. There's more fire spike, more bromeliad, World We Are Q. This plant looks like someone painted it with a paintbrush. It's getting so big. More red fire spike. The hummingbirds come and eat on that. This huge thing is a jade vine. You'll probably not be able to see. Oh, you can see perfect. It's climbing the tree. So I'm going to be upset when it flowers up there, because I had my husband build me this on the fence. So I have the flowers. I can never remember what that's called, but it just finished flowering. There's dwarf chenille under here. This is another lobster claw. So that's that side. Raja. This is a light bulb clerodendron. It has these little balls on it, little light bulbs. Does not want to cooperate. The sun is falling. My MAGA bird cage. Where we go, one we go all. And a whole bunch of dead milkweed. Blueberries. I grow my own blueberries. I eat more than what this is. Can make though. This is purple. Porterweed. That's porterweed. This is white clematis, but it just flowered. There's a few clematises in it. And I just put them in the ground, and then they grow up here. We got an iris. This is the orange. It's bird of paradise, and there's a weird fern in there. This is white chocolate jasmine. It has these blackberries on it. It just flowered again. Here's my meme farm. I had more of them. The rain does not cooperate. An eyelash plant. They look like eyelashes. This is more of that tiger iris. These are things that come back, they're bulbs. Another eyelash plant. This is a yellow bird of paradise, so it's supposed to be really unique. This is fireball mallow. I don't see any blooms. It just recently bloomed. This is Chinese perfume. It just bloomed also. You can see the new growth. All the new growth. This down here, oh boy, it's dark. Is a Brazilian bellflower. It's gonna have these little red bells. I saw a bloom earlier. I don't know. And then more of the reed orchid. Alright, bye-bye. Good night.